Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about
the difference between a consumer and investor, and how did we change from a consumer to an investor.
So when we first started our journey, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know anything when it comes to investing. It's sort of like one of the subjects that kind of wish it was taught in school. However, it never does.
No. So what we realize when we start working full time, come out to the society, what we see is just brands, material,
marketing,
bags, and shoes for me.
For me, it's like, I guess, big brands, electronic brands, cars.
Yeah.
So we become a consumer.
Marketing.
We wanted this. We wanted all of this material possession, or this experience, or whatever that shiny object is. So then realizing at a certain age, we kind of have to switch.
Yeah, I do remember. We went to supermarket.
Yeah.
Like you did a calculation. Look at those cars going to shopping mall. They're going to supermarket where we used to live.
Yeah.
It's next door. Is a small shopping mall. You got your fruit and veg and a giant supermarket in there.
From our balcony, I'm looking at how many cars going into this car park, and I'm sure based on that alone, one car, let's say,
at least
$100
or a few $100.
Yeah,
per household.
Yeah, for one car, let's say they're going to go to a shopping center. In that shopping center, you're probably going to spend roughly on your grocery shopping. With our current situation, averaging about $300 to $400 per week on consumer goods.
Yes,
that we need to, because it's food.
Yeah, so it is necessity.
Yeah.
And then we were looking for that. Wow, this supermarket making so much money. Well, wish that we own them.
Yes.
And then why don't we buy the stock?
Yep.
But if we buy the stock, it's too risky. What if price going down?
Yes.
Why do we buy a whole basket of company? That's why we change from buying a lot of stuff to buying a lot of ETFs.
Yes. So basically, this is a story based on two different products, let's say. This is based on Starbucks. Look, I'm not mocking on Starbucks. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be Starbucks.
We just saw that on social media. It's such a good comparison.
Yeah, so it was rather interesting. And I'll put it somewhere around here somewhere. So the difference between person A and person B. So who do you want to be?
I'll be person A. I like to spend.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm the one like to drink and hold a Starbucks. You're holding that. People know that, you can afford it. You must be wealthy.
Yeah.
So we'll buy a coffee every day. It doesn't matter what brand, okay? Buy a coffee every single day for $4. Oh, $4 is cheap. Must be American. So Australia, it's $5 or $6. And which means you'll spend, let's assume American dollar, okay? Spend $80 a month and $960 per year. And I would, if I'm doing the same thing every single day for 20 years, I would be paying $19,000 for 20 years. Assume the coffee is still $4 for 20 years. Impossible.
So now I will be the person B, where I'm actually going to buy Starbucks coffee as a whole entire company.
Stock.
Okay, the whole entire stock, for example.
Yeah.
So as a person B, I will be investing $4 per day. Instead of buying the coffee, I'm actually going to buy the company, as an example. Yeah, I will be investing the same thing, roughly about $80 per month. With a total investment of $960 a year. Spend
the same thing. I enjoy the coffee.
Yeah, you enjoy the coffee, but I actually buy.
You enjoy the air.
I don't get anything else out of this. A total amount that I will be spending the same amount of money, $4 per day, it will be $19,200 over 20 years.
Same.
So the same dollar figure that is coming out of our pockets.
Yeah, but the result for me. For the 20 years, what I'll be getting is caffeine boost from the branded coffee every day. I feel energized.
Yeah, I feel like, hey, I've got this coffee mug.
I can afford it.
Yeah.
And I'm still using a Starbucks coffee mug at home there. But it's a mug that I drink water from. But eventually I'll lose $19,200 in 20 years.
However, you have that great taste of coffee.
Yes.
So that, again, not mocking in Starbucks, but this is as an example.
General.
So it can be like, maybe
Chanel
bag.
For
me, it will be maybe the clothing, maybe the the laptop, the computer that I use, the headphones, or
maybe
the
Apple,
goods.
maybe Tesla. You know, you can buy the share, but we chose to buy the
physical
item
product.
Yes.
So at the other end, I'll be spending the same amount, 19,200 over 20 years. However, this time around, I having average return of 19% over that time. So
19%
as a result,
a year.
Oh yeah, 19% a year over that time. So as a result, I will be making roughly 161,000 over 20 years, and with the dividends, which is money that is receiving from the company, roughly about $229 per month in dividends. So overall,
moral of story: first 10 years, buy the stock. second half of the 10 years, use the dividend to buy the coffee. That's called delayed gratification.
And that's what we try to do when it comes to investing now. Like, instead of just physical stock of just one product, we buy bucket.
I'll say now, currently what we do is physical item, we buy something is just think we can use. We don't need it branded.
Yeah, it's the practicality versus brand.
I still remember we went to the shop, our favorite shop, trying to choose a kettle.
Yes.
The kettle story. So I was looking, this kettle suits our appliances, suits the kitchen. It looks modern, but it's $30. Let's assume
30, 40. Yes,
I don't know.
30,
so I want a kettle with this color, this like outlook version, and I need a toaster to match with it. So all up maybe $70 for the whole package.
Yes.
We were in a shop for 30 minutes. I was looking. You were like, this kettle $750. Why don't you buy that? That's a match. Who comes to our house? No one.
What's the functionality? It boiled water.
And then okay, yeah. So eventually we spent not $70. I think with the toaster, with the toaster, $15 altogether. Let's say from $70, and then we spent $15. So we save $55. That $55, you could put it in ETF and buy a stock for that company.
Yeah, so
we actually do have ETF
of
that company.
Yeah, so
because we look at them, wow, you're actually making so much money. I want to have a profit sharing with you.
Yeah. Again, same thing with I guess we try to explain this to our kids as well.
Our son got it.
Our son is like looking at it, goes, oh, by the way, you don't just own this brand. We don't just buy food in this particular location. You actually own the whole entire company.
You don't own the whole lot. You profit sharing.
They will provide you dividends at the end of a certain time, at least once a year. And for him, just getting that mindset alone is like, wow, really? Do I own this? Yeah, look at this. So I actually show them what is the physical companies that we're actually holding, and some of the brand that he likes, and it's sort of attached to it. And like, oh, okay, so we have this brand, we have that brand. Go, you're actually holding all of this name branded stuff that around him that he understands. So it's a great conversation to start the conversation with your children as well.
Yeah, I think start from the young age. Yeah. It helps because we didn't get this information when we were little. When I was little, I just saw my mom. Oh, mom got a new bag. It looks really good. That's all I saw. So I want a bag. I want a nice bag. I got a new bag. People look at me. That's all I wanted.
It feels good when you get shopping.
I still love shopping.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
So anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on what we gather, and I figured this information might be helpful for anyone out there. I mean, if you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.